Are you ready?
Kids, don't smoke. Hello and welcome back to the Made of Me show. I'm Abhishek Gaur.
And I'm Anushka Mechandani.
And we are filming a lovely episode for you here in Albert Park, Melbourne. We are going to go over a few fun segments. Let's get straight into it with Let's React.
So, for Let's React, what do we have today, Mr. Gaur?
I have a fun little thread for us. So the thread is called Non-Sexual Things That Turn You On. Okay, drive around while I stare at him.
That is pretty hot, I would say.
गाड़ी में चलते हैं. Next one. I'm so desperate at this point, I'll take anyone who has teeth and can walk.
Okay, I can't relate to that. But I can understand why somebody would be able to relate to that, because guys in the market these days, not it.
When he gets really angry and reminds me of my dad from childhood.
Why do I feel like an Indian girl has submitted that? Or an Asian, South Asian girl has submitted that?
Probable.
Daddy issues.
Yeah. When he does not flirt and try to sleep with my friends.
That's a turn on.
Yeah.
1 second. Can you say
When
that?
he does not try to flirt and sleep with my friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought when he does not try to flirt, sleeps with my friends. Yeah, that is definitely a big turn on.
Winning streak in League of Legends.
Not a gamer, so can't relate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess it's
probably,
a turn on.
It's probably some 14-year-old boy only who's written this to pretend that he's cool for playing League of Legends. You're not. This one. When he doesn't love bomb me and gaslight me into believing that I'm the love of his life, but in reality he has 3 other girls he's treating the same way, and I don't have to be left alone crying at 4 a.m. without food, water, sleep or shower for days. That's a turn on.
That is so confusing, but
yeah.
Okay.
So she finds it hot when she's not left alone crying at 4 in the morning without food, water, sleep and shower for days because he didn't gaslight her.
Okay, I guess so, for some people.
I mean, I didn't write this, okay?
Okay.
Being good at sports or instruments.
Yeah, 100%. That's a really, really attractive quality.
Yeah, hand-eye coordination. No?
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Pause. Last but not the least, let me ask my wife first.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For my girlfriend.
Alright.
Anyway.
Okay.
That was a quick little thread segment, whatever. What are non-sexual turn-ons? Comment down below what you think some other ones are. What can we think of?
That was the one that we were discussing yesterday when you're
The
reversing.
car one,
yeah, when you're reversing and you put your arm.
Yeah. Again, but we are so spoiled now with the car cameras.
Yeah,
I've never
100%.
done that. I did that yesterday just to see your reaction, and even you were confused as to, are you putting your hand here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Then there was cooking, which was very common.
Cooking is a big one.
100%. That was all over.
100%. And cooking good food.
Yeah, and
like not just cooking.
Yeah, and cooking, I feel like it's easy to cook food if you just buy a recipe book.
Yeah.
But to cook food because you like cooking and you understand flavor profiles,
yeah,
I feel like that's more impressive than for someone to just take a cooking class and cook.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Then what are the other ones?
What I think one is when like guys are showing girls how to play video games and they do that little arm thing.
Yeah. Or even in like pool or something.
Yeah, like when they're showing you and they hold your arm.
So that's not a video game.
Yeah, or no, when they're holding your hand with the controller, like, you know. That's a weird thing I did.
I don't know who's ever done that.
Like that. You've done that with me. You showed me.
I've done that. For guys, there's only one, and it's the main one.
What?
Which he ties a ponytail like this while looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the most obvious one there. Anyway, comment down below what you think are some non-sexual turn-ons in your opinions. And yeah, let's get into our next segment. We are going...
Game time.
so fast here. Like it's like this episode's a quickie. We're just shooting it out. Let's get into our
Pause.
game time. So for our game time, we have a fun-ish
Ish.
game where it's called Wavelength, and a lot of different YouTubers are also playing this game.
Yeah.
And we are gonna play our variation of it. We also have the Wavelength board game that will be on our shorts and reels. So different version of the game. Check it out on our different Instagram platforms and TikToks and everything else, so you can see what other stuff we are up to. But let's get into Wavelength for now. You know
Yeah.
how to play?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it for you guys. It's very simple. Anushka is going to think of a number from 1 to 10. She's now going to tell me about it. It's
Yep.
going to pop up on the screen. I'm going to ask 3 questions to which she has to rate the answer, which is the same level as the number she's thinking of. And then I have to guess the number she's thinking based on her answers. So, for example, if she's thinking of the number 10 and I ask her favorite movie, or if I ask her Hindi movie, she'll say Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. So in my head, I know, okay, that's a 10 because she loves that movie. So it's just like that. I have to decipher the number that she's picked from the answers that she gives to my questions. That's the game.
Yes.
Okay, you want to start? You will choose the number.
Yes.
So
Okay.
think of a number between 1 to 10.
Okay. I'm ready with my number.
Cool. Numbers popped up on the screen for you guys. I don't know what it is. 3 questions.
Yeah, let's go.
Pizza topping.
Ooh. Tomatoes?
I'm
Tomatoes.
thinking 4, 5, or 6 because it's not her favorite topping, but it's also not a topping she hates, like pineapples or mushrooms or something. Mushrooms would be about a 3. It's like not bad, but it's like top preferred. Anyway, tomatoes. So, clothing brand.
Ooh. You remember that shop over here, Valley Girl? Do you remember?
No, but that tells me all about that I need to know that I don't remember it. It's probably 4 or 5. It's not 6. I don't think it's 6. Uh,
No offense, Valley Girl.
Last question, so I can finalize my answer.
Yeah.
Suburb in Melbourne.
Oh my gosh. They are not going to understand this, the ones who
Yeah.
don't live in Melbourne. This is quite partial towards me and how
Obviously.
I think
Yeah.
of suburbs in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Balaclava.
Ooh, could be a 3. That has spun me because she does not like balaclava at all. Could be a 3 or a 4. First one you said tomatoes. You're not anti-tomatoes. But I know you don't like tomatoes if it's in the oven because then it gets soggy.
It's true.
Could be 3 or a 4. Now I'm confused. Okay, I'm
Stick
gonna
a
go
guess.
with 3 or a 4 and then I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with 3 or 4 as my big guess. But you say I'm gonna go with 3. It's 4. It's 4. I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna go with 4. I went with 4, guys. It's 4.
It's
4. I got it.
it's 3.
I got 3, 4. I'm gonna go with 4.
The balaclava one threw you out.
Back.
didn't it?
No, I got it. I was 4. It's 4. I knew
It's 4.
from the get go. I knew 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so. Good job.
Thank you.
He's really good at this game. He's really good at
I
it.
analyze.
And I'm not the best at it when it comes to guessing his. But
Yeah.
let's give it a shot.
That's
Let's
because
go.
I'm an enigma.
Good job. All right. Are you ready?
Kids, don't smoke.
Considering you don't smoke and you know how to do that ash thing is quite shocking.
I know how to do hash.
The ash thing.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Are you ready with your number? Ready? The worst part is I never know what questions to ask and he knows exactly what good questions to ask. Okay. Car brand. I think that was a good question.
Maserati.
Ooh, so that's a high. That's got to be in a 7, 8, 9, I want to say. Maybe a 10. That's definitely in the second half. Okay. I'm going to go with 7, 8, 9 at the moment. Because I feel like a 10 for him would be a different car. Sport. I'm going with very basic questions here.
Sport. That's a tough question. First of all,
Like your top.
Yeah, but I don't know 10 sports first of all.
Yeah, but you know a handful. Let's adjust the question a bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Sport you're good at. Or sport you like playing. One of the two, either or.
Okay, sport I'm good at / like playing.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it easier. I'm gonna go with table tennis.
Ooh. Okay, he's really good at table tennis. But I don't think you think you're the best at table tennis. Which means it's definitely not a 10 or a 9. It could be a 7 or a 8. And I'm leaning towards 8 at the moment. Definitely think it's 7 or 8. Okay. Last question. This is going to determine what my guess is. But that also means it has to be a very good question. I want to steal your pizza topping question, but I won't get much out of that.
Can
Oh!
steal something else.
Place to perform in Dubai. From the ones I've been to, yeah?
Yeah, obviously. But
I've
see,
been to
what am I
most.
grading them on? Crowd, money, enjoyment,
Just enjoyment.
sound.
Enjoyment, like top.
But this is enjoyment from my aspect,
Yeah,
right?
of course. Yeah.
I would say probably Joker Street.
Oh shit! What? It's throwing me off a bit. Cause I know
See, that's
you.
why I said it's from my perspective.
Yeah, I know you like. Cause at Joker Street the crowd and all is, but there's a lot of crowd. I think for him, he enjoys playing there because of the. I think I'm using this in the wrong way, but like the animosity of the crowd. Everybody's so hyped up and everything. But it really threw me off because from my aspect, I always thought he would enjoy at other places in my head. I'm still going to stick with 7 or 8. But even 9 could be.
What's your
Maserati
gut feeling?
is in-
What's your gut
My
says?
gut feeling says, okay, I think I'm going to take this as my final answer. My gut feeling says 8. Yes!
Maserati is 8. Maserati cannot be more.
I thought Maserati could be a 9.
Your turn.
Okay,
Pick a
my turn.
number. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have my number.
Okay, I'm going to ask all 3 questions related to Bollywood.
It's a twist on this game.
Bollywood song.
It's not Bollywood, it's that.
Netflix series ka song hai.
No. Na. Na, 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 na. What's it called? I can't remember the song, but that's the song. It is Bollywood, because then that Nora Fateh redid it, right? That song. My dad is watching, he'll know what number this is.
I have no idea.
I feel like I've told you, I've mentioned this to you once or twice before. But I can give you another song also to add context.
No, I don't want any of that. Bollywood actor, male. Shit.
I like most actors, to be fair. This answer is not based on...
Yeah. It's based on your opinion
no.
only and your minimal information. You don't
No.
know them as a person.
Listen to what I'm saying. The answer is not based on this actor's acting, okay?
Oh, it's based on their personality. Are you going to say Kartik Aaryan?
Kartik Aaryan.
It's a one guy. I don't need the third. It's 1 or 2, but I'll still ask the third one.
Okay. That
said
was
Bollywood related.
that
only
was too easy. I
restricted.
think that gave it away.
It's probably a 1, but she's dumb and she doesn't like being mean, so it's probably a 2. But she doesn't like being mean, so she's probably gonna put Kartik Aaryan at 2 because she's like too nice to put him at 1.
Okay.
Uh,
He thinks he knows me so well.
okay, it's probably a 2 because she said that. Now I think it's a 2 more.
Everything I'm saying is taking into consideration.
Of course. Next question. Bollywood related. A Bollywood couple.
Oh shit.
It can be an
Oh
on,
shit.
it can be an on-screen couple also,
Yeah.
or an off-screen
Off-screen
couple,
couple?
also. Either.
Bro, I feel like I'm the thinking like everybody in Bollywood's gonna watch this, but I feel mean saying it if I have to say any answer.
We already know it's 1 or 2. It's not even 3. And she can't pick 0.
Oh shit, we could have picked 0 though.
No, 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So whoever you say you don't like them as a couple.
Yeah.
But that's something you can also say an on-screen couple
Yeah.
where you didn't think their chemistry was it. Like you can say Ranbir Nargis from Rockstar, but they actually showed some chemistry.
They were okay. They weren't. Oh, I was gonna say the number.
They weren't a 1 or a 2.
I'm trying to think of a couple chemistry that. Oh, Katrina and Salman.
Katrina and Salman.
They were a couple at a
doesn't-
point,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. I'm gonna go with my Instagram. I'm gonna go with 1. It's a 2. I know it's a 2. It's a 2. I knew it.
No, his answer was a 1, but my answer was
No,
a
no,
2.
it's a 2 because she's too nice to put Kartik Aaryan at 1. She's too nice. She would never even pick the number 1 because she'd feel so mean answering it. It's a 2. I knew it. I knew it all along. 4 and a 2. I got both of them correct.
Okay, sure.
I knew it.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Last round. Let's go. Your turn.
Yeah. Have you got
Yeah,
the
I
number?
have. Number 1.
Okay. Oh my god. All the gyms you've been to that I've also been to.
Yeah.
Like which gym?
What am I rating on?
No, like which gym? I'll know then. Based on the number that you've chosen.
Glenn Huntley.
It's somewhere in mid. It's definitely somewhere in mid. 5, 6, 7 or 4, 5, 6. Somewhere there.
Wow, are those the mid numbers?
Yeah, 4,
Wow,
5, 6, 7.
thanks.
I don't know. Weather.
Weather. Let's go with the current weather as of this moment.
You like cold. You don't hate cold. But also this cold. 5 or a 6. I reckon. Clothing item.
Beanie.
Okay. You don't like wearing a beanie much. I think I have made this hard for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. And I'm going to go with number 4. Is it 5?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was my first guess internally.
Yeah.
But
You
4.
base it off purely on the beanie.
Yeah,
Glenn Huntley gave it a 4. It's not below par.
that's true.
Saint Kilda is 4.
True.
Glenn Huntley is dead center.
Dead center.
It's not great,
5.
but it's like, it's there. I'm happy with that.
I was going to guess 5, then I
Yeah,
went for
but
4.
you know, not everyone can get both the numbers correct, such as I did with 8 and 4.
Definitely.
No, wait, with 4 and 2. Not everyone can get them both correct the way I did.
Definitely.
So it's fine. We got 3 out of 4, and yeah, that was game time, guys. Wavelength, please try it with your friends, try it with your family. Obviously, I'd ask you what you thought the number was, but I realized the number was visible on the screen. But what questions would you recommend that Anushka asks in the future? Because
I suck at it clearly.
yeah, she sucks at thinking.
Okay, thanks.
So, what questions would you recommend that she asks? And yeah, let's get into our final segment of this episode. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so for today's Let's Talk About It, we are going to talk about
What?
the Ambani wedding. sound effects in the background, explosion.
What are we talking about?
So we're
About the
gonna,
Amani wedding.
yeah, we're gonna go over a few of the details, what happened, because everybody and their mom was at this wedding.
Yeah.
Let's start off with the basic details. It's very interesting, might I say, and I think a lot of the things that went on behind the scenes, not like I know, just what I have read online on the internet, was quite interesting to learn and to read about. So let's start off with the basics. It was a 3-day celebration. We're talking about the main wedding, not the pre-celebrations, because that's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
There was a
otherwise
cruise.
it's a 1 year celebration.
Yeah. Pre-wedding celebrations have been going on for a while. There was a whole Mediterranean cruise and there was Rihanna and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the main 3-day event where, again, everybody and their mom attended.
Yeah.
Right from, obviously, like politicians to richest other... Right from
Businessmen.
politicians to other rich people like businessmen, businesswomen, whatever. Right down to
Entrepreneurs.
YouTubers, influencers, actors, actresses, obviously. All of
Models.
these Hollywood singers, Hollywood actors, actresses, everybody was there.
Yeah.
So to start with, now there's obviously it's not a specified number, and this is all just stuff that I've read on the
Speculation.
internet. Speculations. The wedding, the total 3-day wedding itself cost a total of $600 million, which is
God.
actually insane. But obviously,
Like,
being
the only thing I think from that is, if they had hired us for it, we could have arranged all of that for $599 million. Everything that they have for $599 and just kept $1 million.
I like how
Because
big you dream.
It's not like they couldn't have saved 1 million, right?
Yeah,
But it's that they didn't care. Correct?
obviously.
So why couldn't they have just saved 1 million, given it to us, and then just not cared?
Yeah. Okay, very important point he added to the conversation. But yeah, so the wedding cost about 600 million American dollars, which is insane. Given that his net worth is 172 billion Australian dollars, I can't remember how much it is in American, but the wedding was 600 million American dollars.
Maybe 150 or something.
It was 130, I think,
Yeah.
something around that. Yeah, this is not that much for them.
Yeah, for them it's like
Yeah.
peanuts.
So obviously this is the wedding of the year, the wedding of the season. It's in every headline, every newspaper, everywhere on social media. Everybody's talking about it. And I think the main, I mean, I don't want to really talk about like the outfits and the wedding like events and things like that. I want to talk about the other stuff and my
Yeah, the more
opinions and
interesting
thoughts on it and your opinions and thoughts on it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So like one of the first thoughts that really caught my attention. What? No. One of the first things
Caught
that
my
really
eye.
one of the first things that really caught my eye was this video that I watched a couple of days ago, which spoke where this lady she spoke about how getting Kim Kardashian and her family, so the Kardashians, to attend the wedding was actually a really smart business move on both their ends. So while I was researching, I was trying to find out how much obviously each of these people were paid and stuff like that. I really couldn't find an amount that the Kardashians were paid because it wasn't shown online. But what I'm thinking is that this is a business deal and a business tie-up because the Kardashian family, the Kardashian family gets to obviously expose the Indian sector and the Asian sector to her products and her brand. And since they were still filming for the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, this whole India trip is going to be covered on their show. So that's a good part for them. And for Ambani, he's just going to get fame, right? Because getting the Kardashians to come and having them at their wedding is obviously a really huge deal. That's how the whole Western population even got to know about the Ambani wedding. Not
Or
mainly
Ambani's.
Or Ambani's. It obviously started off with Rihanna performing at the pre-wedding celebrations is how the Western population
And then Justin Bieber.
got to know, and then Justin Bieber. And getting into that, Justin Bieber was the highest paid artist at this wedding. He got paid a large sum of 10 million American dollars for like a 45-minute to 1 hour performance
See,
at
that's
the
what I'm saying.
wedding.
He would have accepted for 9.9, and then $100,000 we could have kept, right?
For them, $100,000 is like $10 for us.
So they could have given it to us, right?
We weren't even.
But I still think sometimes before $10.
Yeah, obviously he probably didn't. They didn't. But Yeah, so he was the highest paid artist to perform at the wedding. Rihanna was paid $6 million American dollars to perform at the wedding. But what was funny with Justin Bieber is that he took a flight in that day, performed for like an hour or whatever, and then flew right out, like meet and greet or whatever, flew right out. That was quite
Wow.
funny.
Wow.
Wow.
It's possible that this tie-up is not between Ambani and Kardashian.
Yeah.
This tie-up is between India Tourism and Kardashian.
Possibly.
Because whatever she's showing in the show, they are showing a very glorified and glamorous version of India.
Right.
Could drive up Indian
Yeah,
tourism as well
I
from
mean,
foreigners in US.
They were at the ISKCON temple also doing darshan.
Yeah,
The
it
Kardashians.
could be a governmental tie-up rather than a Ambani tie-up, I feel.
Could be. Again, these are all speculations. We don't have the hard truth facts on it.
Speculation.
It's just something that we found pretty
We took a
interesting.
nation and we put a speck on it.
Nice. Diljit Dosanjh also performed at their wedding.
Bro, friend of the show, naturally.
Hopefully, Diljit, please come on our podcast. We'd love that. Yeah, Beer Biceps was at the wedding as well.
Really?
Yeah, he was at the wedding as well. There were also a lot of influencers. One of the influencers that I follow, Ritvi Shah, she was at the reception as well. There were so many influencers at the reception. So really, it was really nice because there were so many people and everybody got to experience this once in a lifetime kind of event. And all the videos that I've watched, it was extravagant is an understatement to describe this wedding.
Yeah.
It was insane. All the designers from around the world,
Like
the
they
floral
can't even make a
setup.
movie on this because they'll have to make a 10-season documentary to even get.
It was insane. One thing I found really interesting is that Radhika, the bride, she wore her mum and sister's like jewelry. So that was her something old as per some traditions, because that was written in an article. So she didn't wear like brand new jewelry. Obviously, for some and she did. I think for the main wedding, she wore her mum necklace, which her sister also wore at the wedding, and then she also wore it. That was really nice.
Indians tend to piggyback on Indians' failures and also piggyback on Indians' success. So if one Indian does something bad, they will all be like, oh, you do this, you do that, and then together all Indians hate that person. And if one Indian does something good, they're all like, see, we are Indians. You know, which I find quite cringe.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a lot of population of India is taking pride in Ambani in sense of, see, we Indians are so strong, we can bring these stars to perform at our wedding and stuff.
Yeah.
But to me that doesn't make sense, because if we as Indians are so strong, then why are foreign stars paid 10 times as much as our Indian stars are
That's
at the
true.
wedding? Why are our Indian stars performing for free in multiple functions?
That's
But these
absolutely
foreign
true.
stars are flown out for one day and get $10 million. I have the problem with this fake patriotism, whatever. It's so selective when it comes to certain things. Like, there's a lot of speculation regarding, let's say, like how Deepika is fake pregnant. Like, she's having surrogacy because the only bump is shown on her stomach. There's nothing on her face, arms, nothing. So there's a lot of speculation that, oh, this is not it. So in that, people are doing a lot of like fake Indian, you're not Indian, it's not an Indian woman, blah blah blah. But Priyanka Chopra did surrogacy as well, but no one called her out on it. Why? Because her accomplishment of making it as a brown girl in a white land with a white man will forever overshadow anything that she does which is against Indian culture.
Yeah.
Because no matter what Priyanka Chopra does, she will always be the brown girl who made it.
Yeah.
No matter what she does in
Yeah.
life. So it's so fake, because for her it's okay, but just because Deepika chose to stay in India, it's not okay. But shouldn't we, if we are to be patriotic, shouldn't we be more in support of Deepika because she chose to stay in her country?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be more in support of Deepika because the country that brought her wealth is the country that gets taxes from it?
True.
Like, it doesn't make sense. We are celebrating foreign artists, foreign leaders, foreign businessmen who are more successful and we are pretending, wow, we are so cool that they came to us. The way
It's-
the fans are feeling proud of it,
Yeah.
they shouldn't. In a sense, they should, I guess, like I'm feeling much more proud of the fact that how the son and the bride, they both are being so respectful towards
Yeah.
different legends of their field, like how we saw a cafe owner who had come,
Yeah.
how
Correct.
they were towards her, how they were
Correct.
towards
That was really
Justin, how they were towards other stars, how they
Yeah.
are being towards people who are more successful in their fields, how they are being towards them. That I feel more proud of. That I
Yeah.
feel like when I look at it, I'm like, हाँ देखो ये हमें सिखाया जाता है,
Yeah.
ये हमारे कल्चर की बात है.
Absolutely. There were a lot of things in the wedding that they followed very traditionally.
Yes.
And I feel like obviously when you're at that level of society, there's a certain way you present yourself. There's a history with the family. The good thing about it, obviously the good thing about our culture in general is that we're very respectful and mindful of other cultures and we're very accepting. So we kind of navigate our way through that and how to treat them with respect, even though we might not know much about their culture. They kept a lot of things very respectful, very traditional in the wedding.
Yeah.
Like I read
And
an
that's
article.
that's what I feel people should be more proud of.
No, absolutely.
That despite, like, there is difference between rich and Ambani rich.
Yeah.
Like Ambani rich, none of us are ever going to be in life.
Yeah.
Because Ambani rich is generational wealth.
Seventh or ninth richest man in the world, I think.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's not something that will happen for any of us. I don't think it's going to happen for anyone who's born in the last 30 years. I don't think they're going to make it that rich.
Yeah.
Because the financial growth that this family has seen is a lot of luck due to the boom of technology at the right time with the right investment.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not going to come now.
Not
The
to that
same-
scale, I
Yeah,
think.
the same way Zuckerberg or Bill Gates or Steve Jobs or Elon Musk,
Yeah.
they got that window where science was moving faster than money could catch up. So whoever had the money got the advantage of it. They got that window. Now that window is probably not going to come for another 100 years.
Yeah.
So anyone in this lifetime is not going to see it. It's going to be like in 3, 4, 5 generations down
Yeah.
that there's a possibility of that technological boom again where technology is growing faster than money. Currently, money is growing faster than technology.
Yeah.
People are making money with technology, but it'll
Correct.
come to a point where technology is limited by money.
Yeah.
Currently, it's not limited by money.
Yeah.
Currently, it's not. Currently, there's way too much money
Yeah.
and way less technology. So money
Yeah,
is
and
fueling it.
the speed at which the advancement is going is not as fast as it
As-
was
as
when
it-
the
yeah.
boom came.
Exactly. So
Absolutely.
that will now come way later. So people
Yeah.
first of all don't realize how rich he is.
Yeah.
So they're no one's ever gonna get there. Like if you and I are talking that what kind of life we want to create, how much money do we want to have, Amani is not something which comes to our mind.
No.
Like that level of wealth is not even something that comes to our mind.
Yeah.
Maybe Bollywood actor level or TV actor level or musician level, that much maybe still comes. But
Yeah.
Amani doesn't even come to our mind.
It's a different league. He's in a league of his own.
Yeah, so what I feel more this that despite reaching a level where no one even thought to look at, he's still not forgotten where he's come from.
Yeah.
It's very easy to remember where you've come from if you've only gone 10 steps. He's gone 10,000 steps, but he still remembers.
Yeah.
So I feel that for me is way more something that people should be happy with. That when people from all over the world who don't even know who Ambanis are, they are seeing the Ambani wedding, they are learning more about this. That makes me feel prouder in a sense of that probably the richest man of India, richest man of Asia also, but probably the most, not only rich, but after Modi, the most powerful man of India, he's portraying India in a way which comes from Indian culture.
Yeah.
He's not portraying it for non-cultural things,
Yeah.
which I like, which I respect. So I like that more. I'm grateful more for that. I'm not grateful for the fact that he's gotten Justin Bieber to perform and I'm like,
Yeah.
we Indians can do anything we put our mind to.
Yeah.
It's not about that. The grand scale at which he's showing what an Indian wedding, what an Indian function, like this is something which is only in Indian culture, that when you get married, it's families getting married.
Yeah.
This is only in Indian culture, primarily Hindu culture, but mostly in Indian culture, that
Yeah.
families get married.
Yeah.
In Christian culture, it's not like that. In
Yeah.
white countries such as US, Australia, UK, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Boy, girl, like, they introduce, oh, this is my fiance.
Yeah.
You know, so this coming of families together, pause, it's the way he has shown it, that I respect. But all these other artists and stuff, I mean, he's gotten Justin Bieber. Why? Because probably his son or his daughter-in-law are a Justin Bieber fan, right? All these artists who have come there, they have come because either the son or the daughter-in-law wanted to see them.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he chose which artist to bring, right? Because Backstreet Boys was also there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they performed just one song. I wasn't that way. There were 2-3 other artists, like,
Yeah.
they
There are
have
lots of
they have basically gotten, for them, what they have done is, like, we'll create a mixtape, right?
Yeah.
They have just done that.
It's like if we were
Yeah.
playing Spotify, they've just got
They've just
Spotify
done that.
Live.
That's
all the way
so
there.
that's not something that I feel too proud of, in sense of,
Yeah. No, I
because
think
people,
they're-
like, they're getting paid for it, right?
Yeah.
And there are a lot of these people who are like, Suniti Chauhan, why are you singing at weddings?
Yeah.
You know, this is cheap. First of all, what Amani Wedding is not a wedding. She's not come to your destination wedding in like Singapore, and she's not singing there. So don't compare what wedding you or your brother or your sister had to Amani Wedding. First of all, okay, the singer who was at your wedding is not the same level. Like, that's a band, that's a wedding singer. Suniti Chauhan is singing at a world event. Amani Wedding is not a wedding, it's a
It's an
world
international
event.
Yeah,
So
100%.
there's nothing degrading about that. And that's again why it annoys me. Because if Justin Bieber comes and does it, wow, look, we got Justin Bieber for 10 million. If our own artist does it, why are you doing weddings? This is cheap. Meaning? Like, what it means? What it means? Anyway, this is the whole other tangent completely, but this fake Indian patriarchy when it comes to all these things, I don't like it. But apart from that, yeah,
That's a good little rant.
yeah. Final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts are the same thoughts I started with. Everybody and their mom attended the Ambani
Yeah.
wedding, but we didn't.
Yeah. Neither there are moms.
But I mean, we were in Australia. We got the invite.
Yeah, no,
but we
no.
couldn't make it because
You gotta be
obviously we sacrificed it for you guys, our viewers, our 20 million
Yeah,
viewers.
Mark. No. Bro, I don't use Facebook anymore. You'll have to WhatsApp me or something. It's all meta, ना now. तू WhatsApp पे भेज मेरे को, I'll ignore you there. चल, ठीक है?
Shall
Bye.
see you. Bye.
Yeah.
20,000 subscribers.
Thank
This
you guys.
is for you.
Love you. This is Gen Z love you. This is original love you. And yeah, one
the right
thing
word.
we are grateful
Yes.
for. I'm gonna go a little sentimental today. I'm gonna talk about someone who I have not spoken about on the show ever. I'm gonna talk about one of my closest friends' mom, Afreen Auntie. She has been through a lot with her health over the last 8 to 10 months, and she's been away from home, and she is finally back in Dubai as to 4 days ago. And so her family and her, obviously her, they are Muslims, and so she wears a hijab. And this was about a week before I came to Australia, and I was out with her son Arshad, who's like a brother to me, and he was like on video chat, and he was like, say hi to mom. Okay, we call mom only. He calls my mom also mom only sometimes. So he was like, say hi to mom, and then she was like, hi beta, how are you? Missing you so much, blah blah. And I realized like 3 seconds later that she is not wearing her hijab. And in Muslim, in Muslim religion, like no man can see a woman without her hijab unless he's her husband or her son. And it took me a moment to realize that this woman actually thinks of me as her son. You know, so I'm very grateful to her. I'm very grateful to God to keep her healthy, and I'm excited when I go back to be united with my family.
That's so cute.
Thanks. Your turn.
Oh. I'm very grateful that you're here with me in Australia. Long distance is not easy, and I'm very grateful to you.
I mean, I'm
for-
also grateful for being here with
I
you.
know, but it's difficult because I know your family is also back home. Half your family's here, half your family's home, so it's very difficult to keep switching between the two places. I'm really grateful that you make me feel like I'm home whenever you're here, and that you're here and you're spending time with me. and I'm just grateful for that.
Anyway, guys, that
Yeah.
wraps up this
Indeed.
fun little episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Good stuff for the good stuff. Instagrams all over the place. Abhishek _Gaur _ Anushka Milchandani with 2 eyes, 1 tail. The Made of Me show. Check out our TikTok. Check out what other socials do we even have? Nothing. Yeah? Insta, TikTok, and
Instagram,
YouTube. Yeah. If you're watching on
YouTube.
YouTube, please subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you do not miss a video when it does come out.
and comment down below
Yeah.
what you would have worn if you were invited to the Ambani wedding.
That's true. Yes, we need to do that, rating people's dresses at the Amani wedding.
Ooh, maybe we'll
Next
do that
video
in the next
coming
video.
Out. Next video coming out, rating Amani wedding fashion, whatever thingy it was. And yeah, till then we will see you guys super soon.
Don't forget,
Don't forget
we're here for you today
tomorrow,
and every day after that.
and we'll see you super soon. Jhumka giraffe.